welcome to our fourth tip for beginning letterers. And this tip is all about how the speed and how you letter and the speed that you use when you're lettering. So when you are doing your normal handwriting, you probably are just writing it fairly fast and just writing out the letters, and you don't even think about the shapes of the letters. You're just writing how you learned and how you've practiced it and perfected it over the years. My normal handwriting for like grocery list is pretty sloppy. No one would look at my normal handwriting and say I have great handwriting. But the difference with doing just your normal handwriting versus hand lettering is how slow you go. And this is going to be probably one of the quickest ways you can improve your lettering just within minutes, which is to slow it down dramatically and do it much differently, much slower than you would with your normal handwriting. So for instance, if I was just making these complete curves, if I was doing it with my normal handwriting, it would just be super fast. I would just go like, normal speed. But when you're doing, and obviously you can tell that's not very smooth or doesn't have downstrokes and upstrokes. So when you're doing your brush lettering, you really, instead of thinking about handwriting, you want to think of it as drawing a letter, just like you would draw, for instance, a ball or a cat or a dog. You have to kind of think about the parts of each of the piece that you're doing. So same with letters and in this instance, curves. You don't want to just draw a curve. You want to think about the part of the curve. So here we're going up on the upstroke lightly, which we're going slow. And then we're coming down heavy on the downstroke and back up and down. So you can see that I'm going much slower in thinking about what I'm doing, not just drawing a curve or writing it out like I do normal handwriting, but actually slowing it down quite a bit. And it would be the same with a letter too. So for instance, if I want to draw the letter A, I don't just draw the letter A like a normal, that would be my normal A pretty fast. Instead, I'm thinking about drawing a circle first. And then I pick up my pen and think about drawing the little end spot too. Or the little line with the down curve, the underturn curve there. So you really want to go super slow. And when I wrote that A, I'm sure you were thinking that seemed pretty slow. But that's about the speed I would letter in for sure. Maybe even slower if I was trying to draw out a piece. So that is my number 4 tip for learning brush lettering, is to really slow it down from your normal handwriting. Go very slow and think about it as you're drawing your letters. Not just writing out a letter A, but you're actually drawing it. All right, thanks a lot.